Okay, we can start. Hello and welcome to Istituto Lorenzo de Medici's presentation on our Florence and Tuscany campus in Italy. We're glad to have you.
Iorio? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Emily.
Okay, I'm Emily Gallegos. I'm the Student Services and Marketing Coordinator, and this is Annie.
Yes, this is Annie Diorio. I'm from Italy. That's why we are not fully synchronized because I'm here in Italy. But anyway, I'm the Dean of Academic Development. I'm so glad that we can go forward with this first fair at the University of Alabama, virtual fair. Go ahead, Emily.
Thank you. So today we're going to talk about a few different things. We're going to go through a brief introduction to talk more about us at LDM and our history. We're going to go over some of our site features, such as the housing, services, student life, excursions, and activities. And at the end, if you have any questions at all, you're welcome to ask them at the end. So you may be surprised to learn LDM began in 1973 as one of the first centers in Florence to focus on teaching Italian as a foreign language. But now, after 47 years, we're considered one of the largest and oldest international institutes within higher education. And we also have a sister site in Tuscany. While LDM Florence and LDM Tuscany's region do sit next to each other, both host unique offerings and cultures. One thing that remains the same across both campus locations, though, is the LDM mission. LDM aims to provide students with the best quality and international learning experiences abroad through experiential learning. You'll probably be surprised to know that Tuscany is mistaken for Tuscany quite a bit where Florence is. However, Tuscany is a region while Tuscany is a town. You can see on the map here the two dots that represent our two campus locations. Florence is famous for its history and art, with its distinct ties to the Renaissance, and students can explore the many museums and gardens, or simply walk around the city center to admire beautiful sculptures, fountains, architecture, and environment touched by the artistic expression of the past. And then you have Tuscany, which is surrounded by breathtaking landscape and unforgettable scenery.
Emily?
Yes?
I hate to interrupt you, but are you sharing your screen right now?
Oh, yes, I am.
We couldn't see it. I just wanted to tell you real quick.
Okay, let me do that really fast so you guys can see the map. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
So here you guys can see that map I was talking about and the two dots where the two LDM campus locations are. And that's the Tuscany and Florence campus locations and the regions right next to each other. So in Tuscany, you have the breathtaking landscape and unforgettable scenery. The town is rich in history and known for its natural beauty. The countryside forms part of a nationally protected nature reserve with some of the oldest and richest deposits of archaeological remains in the world. Students who want to connect with locals, practice their Italian, surround themselves with nature, and immerse themselves in a community would really like Tuscany, as this is really the place to do that. So Annie, why don't you tell us a little bit about...
I'm ready. Okay, you have the slide. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see here the different schools and department at LDM Florence and Tuscany. The LDM offers students over 500 different courses in more than 35 subject areas. During your time at LDM, you are free to take courses from different departments, but just make sure to talk to your education abroad office at UA during your course selection process, as they can help you confirm that you are choosing courses to keep you on the track for graduation. One other thing you'll need to decide is when you will attend. Fortunately, LDM has sessions throughout the year for students to choose from, such as the fall or spring semester, the 3-week January intersession, or the 4-week summer sessions in June and July. For students attending for a semester or academic year, it is required to take at least 12 credits and an Italian language course. there are many students who attend LDM who are new to Italian language. So if this is the case for you, you can simply enroll in the elementary 1 level. Further, for those who have some experience, that's completely fine as well. You'll just need to take an Italian placement test during the first days of orientation so you can confirm your placement in the right level for you. When it comes to short terms in January or the summer, though, students can enroll in 3-6 credits and do not have to take Italian language. However, if you want to take Italian, you are welcome to do this.
All right, so we can talk a little bit now about the housing. There are several housing options for students during their attendance at LDM. Through LDM's housing program, students can either choose an apartment housing or a homestay. So for the apartment housing, you can live with up to 5 other LDM students. These students could be from your own home institution, they could be from other universities or a mix of both. Apartments are furnished with basic amenities, and you'll have furniture, kitchen utensils, and any needed items like bedding or bath mats, for example. While these furnishings are provided through all LDM apartments, you will notice that no 2 apartments are exactly alike in Italy, as many buildings are historical. And this also means there are a lack of elevators, so you will get used to scaling stairs, you will get used to walking, and translation, you will get very fit while you're abroad. So this is just something you'll get used to when you're there. And if you're wondering if you can live with a friend, yes, you can. If you know someone going with on the program at the same time, feel free to put that on your housing selection form, and the housing office will match you up as long as you both request each other. If you don't know anyone, that's also okay. No matter if you're in an apartment or a homestay, you'll be living with other students. And just to touch base quickly on the homestay offer specifically, this is a really great option for students who want to be immersed in a new community. Maybe you want to practice your Italian, maybe you want to taste home-cooked Italian cuisine. This is a great option for you because you'll become familiar with the language, you'll deepen your knowledge of the culture, you'll build a relationship with the host, and you'll utilize the language daily. And also, meals are provided for homestay students. And if neither of these choices interest you, you can always talk to your home institution about how they feel about independent housing too. And then Annie, you can cover us for services.
Okay, so let me go forward. At LDM, you will have constant advisor support throughout the session with both academic and health services. Whether you're for academic or personal reasons, LDM advisors will be there to consult and aid you during your time abroad. And should you need medical services, and hospitals with English-speaking physicians are also available both in Florence and Tuscany. Dining is available at LDM's cafe for breakfast and lunch, and meal plans are affordable at LDM, making every 10th meal free. LDM hosts a library at both campus locations, offering a collection of over 6,000 valuable resources for students to access. Students can even study at the student point and computer lab after school. Some other helpful and interesting LDM services and locations for students would be the mail service, printing center, and LDM galleries, which lets students showcase their work and see exhibitions that are collaborated alongside the city of Florence. Throughout the semester and even during short-term programs, LDM offers fun, interactive, and inclusive activities for students to participate in. For Florence students, this may feature exploring artisanal, handicraft, museum tours, or cooking and wine tasting. For LDM Tuscania, it's common to explore the area's natural beauty by hiking in the woods, exploring lost towns, swimming in a natural hot spring water, or wandering in a mysterious medieval hermitage. That's beautiful sights. For both sides, these trips and activities will be guided in English and inclusive to all LDM students. LDM Florence will have overnight excursions made available for the semester and summer terms. The trips are 2 days and take place on the weekend. Students will be able to sign up prior to their departure or during orientation. Students will be accompanied by an LDM faculty, and the cost of the excursions cover the private bus transfer, hotel, breakfast, lunch, or a dinner meal, and guided visits on the schedule. Now it's your turn, my dear.
I'll bring us home. So you have why LDM? At LDM, there are many different opportunities for our students, whether it be internships, research opportunities with the faculty, professional opportunities within the community, specialized programs, or simply studying your field of choice in a new environment. As I mentioned before, there are credit-bearing internships at LDM, which you can take alongside your core classes. We have internships in the fields of art, communication, design, international business, and marketing. Or if you want to volunteer through LDM's Professional Opportunities Program, you can also do this to connect with the community in a unique way. Maybe you want to give local museum tours in English, or maybe you want to volunteer weekly at an elementary school and teach English to the Italian children there. That's also a possibility. So you'll find that not only are there these special opportunities, but there's also a very warm and caring faculty. The faculty have a very special interest in your growth, and the experiential learning and hands-on approach is incorporated into every department. So you won't just learn in the classroom, you'll be going around your city and learning in person in a different way than you might be used to. Many students come to appreciate their field in a whole new way due to this, and alumni tend to feel more independent, confident, and enabled to pursue their own careers and interests after they come back. And then finally, we have location. I think Annie and I could tell you, Italy is beautiful. Florence is diverse. There's always something to do. It's the birthplace of the Renaissance, so it has art and architecture everywhere you look. And then you have Tuscania, the countryside. It's mild and soothing. It has beautiful places to see and hot springs and exploring to do. It's a smaller community that is excited to meet you when you arrive. And personally, it just feels like a fairy tale to me. So that's my favorite one.
That's great.
Yes, and then lastly is the ease of travel. You can easily get around by trains in Italy, which are very common.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much for attending. If you want to sign up to get more information or attend a LDM info session that we're hosting this fall every week, you can scan the QR code or contact us or alert UA and they can coordinate too. And that's completely fine. And we have questions now if you have any, but if you want to start your process, just be sure to connect with your advisor at UA and they can set you on the right path to make sure you're doing everything you need to do.
That's great. Let me say just one word if we still have 1 minute.
Yes, of
I'd
course.
like to tell everyone, every student, that perhaps is the first time they will be approaching and considering LDM. We are preparing your arrival. You will be safe, fully safe by us, and we will take care of you. That doesn't mean that the virus is gone. The virus is here with us, but we are taking precautions. We are cautious, and we're going to do all what we can do by the help of city health services and also regional services and national services, and everything is free. So you will be taken care fully by our staff, and by whatever will happen to you in Italy, you will need to feel confident that LDM is going to stand behind you.